He'll start right now. That's our plan. Well, some happens in practice, and we obviously spend a lot of time looking at it, considering it, talking about it, and it's not the same as last year, but there are some similarities, I think, in that. I think it's really tough to give an honest evaluation right now, and I've talked to Alex about the same thing. Just that, I think no matter who's in there right now, we get some challenges, and we've got to work through those, try to improve on those, and then we'll have a fairer way to assess, I think. And but I still have, I speak for everybody in our program. We all have faith in both players.
Did Spencer do anything? Do you think continues to earn him the right to start? Is it just right now that there's so many challenges that he can direct traffic a little bit better?
No, I think Alex is capable of that, and I think he proved that last year. I just go back to body of work, and this kind of ties into some other topics, I'm sure. But we were 0-2 at the start of the 20 season, then we won 12 straight with him at quarterback. So he built up some credit right there, and I thought he played really well. Not in each and every game, but he did a pretty good job and led our football team. So he's got a good resume going, and I think the other challenge right now, we've had some challenges to work through, and that's where we're at presently. So that's a challenge right now, is to piece things together where whoever's back there can have a better chance to perform in a way that we think and believe both of them are capable of. So that's our bigger challenge right now. I think at this point, I don't think it's, in my assessment or our assessment, it's really fair to just pinpoint one person right now. I think that'd be taking an easy ride out.
Taking away the Northwestern game, which obviously Spencer couldn't go in. I mean, your point totals in his last 6 starts are 7, 7, 3, 17, 7, and 7. How does that body of work?
Give it to me again. Taking away which?
Northwestern, which he didn't.
Right.
Yeah, he played like a couple series where 7, 7, 3, 17, 7, 7. Those are your point totals.
What was the bowl game score?
It's 2017. So 17. Okay. That was the 17. And that had 3 picks. So I'm just saying, what you say the body of work is there, but that's the body of work.
Mm-hmm.
1 TD, 9 interceptions the last 10 games or whatever it is. And then there's Alex, 27 against Minnesota, 33 against Illinois. Like, how does that? Can you explain the body of work?
Yeah, that's our assessment, and those are good points. But we're looking at the whole thing, and that's our assessment right now.
You bring up the whole thing a lot. What is Spencer doing that we're not seeing right now that keeps him in that best position?
I mean, that's like our whole football team. Probably the biggest difference between you guys and me right now, or us as a staff, is we get to see the guys day in and day out, starting in January, and it's true each and every year. So, we're a little bit more knowledgeable of our injury situation, got missed time, all those kinds of things. And going back, there's a lot of factors at play right now. A lot of factors at play. I think we beat that horse to death a little bit on Saturday. But whether it's the receiver position, lack of time, and I felt like we were in a pretty good position going back to Kids Day. I think we were on a good progress path at that point. And then some things happened the next couple of weeks that have made it a little bit difficult. So. Long story short, I think we saw some improvement Saturday. There were some things that were more encouraging and some things where we were really close, but close doesn't get it, and that's a challenge that we're running. And when we feel with this team that we have a chance to really assess things fairly, then we'll make the judgments we feel necessary, and hopefully that's coming soon. Hopefully it is.
Kirk, is it reasonable to assume that Spencer is practicing the best of all the quarterbacks? I mean, you're out there every day.
Yeah, we think he is, but again, that's not a knock on Alex. Alex is doing a good job too. Yep.
How have you seen Keegan and Nico?
We're not trying to drive this train off the road by any stretch. No. I mean, it's not an intentional derailment. Yeah.
How have you seen Keegan and Nico progress?
Well, they're practicing. That's a starting point, right? So that's column number 1 right there. It's the first step to getting in a game, and playing well is practice, and you can't do it without practice. And so having them actually in a helmet and catching the ball with shoulder pads on, that's encouraging. They've missed time, obviously. Nico's a more experienced player, and he's been in the fight a lot sooner than Keegan. Keegan, you're looking at about an 8+ month deficit right now, so that's what he's got to overcome. It's great to see him out there, and it's great to get Nico back too. And I think we just have to be careful about how fast and how far we push him as we move forward.
I didn't see him on the depth chart. Does that mean probably not for this week then?
Oh, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And there's a chance. And again, Nico, I think, is probably further along just because he's, you know, he was practicing not that long ago. Like I can remember when he was practicing. Recent memory.
Did you have a conversation with Alex about, because you
Yeah.
said you were going to make
Oh,
a
yeah.
decision, so what is that?
I'm sorry?
I know you don't want to share like intimate details, but like
Yeah.
what do you tell a guy that's waited his turn?
You
he's
just want to let
done
them
well?
know basically what the basis is for your thinking. And I'm not asking anybody to agree with me. And I'm guessing fans aren't agreeing, and maybe the media. But that, you know, everybody's entitled to opinions. I'm all for that. But you know what our jobs are, and my job ultimately, I'm the head coach, is to decide what's best for our football team and our program, and that's my assessment at this point. You know, we're a 1-1 team right now, so, and haven't moved the ball offensively, so yeah, it's a jump ball in all regards right now.
Is the QB, is it unanimous among coaches, or is it just your call?
Well, that's something I wouldn't share, but
Okay.
I think we're together as a program, and it doesn't mean everybody has to agree 100%, but I think we're together, yeah.
Where's your offensive line?